Hello, and welcome to 9 minutes 3 days weather forecast. I'm Olubi Adedamola. I begin the narratives of our 3 days forecast running from Sunday to Monday from this satellite imagery, showing some appearance of dust in parts of the north of the country. We expect this to clear in the next 2 days, while over the south, there has been some afternoon thunderstorms in the last few days, and we expect this trend to continue going into the next 3 days. For updates of our forecast on Saturday, we expect few cities in the north, places like Kano, Katsina, and some parts of the northwest of Guzo and Sokoto to report some thick dust states with visibility likely to be below 8,000 meters. We expect partly cloudy and sunny conditions around the central cities, while as we move to the south, we expect 1 or 2 places in the Niger Delta and part of the coast and the inland of the southeast to experience some thunderstorms late in the evening today, while we can't also rule out some activities of thunderstorms in some parts of Kogi State. We expect the temperature over the country to rise to as high as 40 degrees Celsius over parts of Sokoto and part of Maiduguri in the northeast, while part of Dutse and Kano will report temperature around 39 degrees Celsius. The FCT will record a daytime high of 37 degrees Celsius, while over the south, temperatures are predominantly going to range within 34 to 35 degrees Celsius over part of the southeast and the southwest coast and their inland cities. The air quality conditions over the country is going to be moderate throughout Saturday, but there are still some little concern for those who are sensitive to dust availability in the atmosphere. We expect Sunday to also start well over most part of the country with stable weather conditions expected in the morning hours. Some slight dust states are still likely to exist over part of the north, but we expect this to clear out before the end of Sunday. Some isolated thunderstorms are likely over part of Taraba and also part of Kogi, part of the inland of the southwest with notable cities like Oshogbo, Ado-Ekiti, and Akure likely to have some small-scale thunderstorm activities before the end of Sunday. We can't also rule out some thunderstorm activities over part of the southeast coast of Port Harcourt and over part of the southwest coast of Lagos and Ijebu-Ode. We expect temperature not to change much over most parts of the country, but Maiduguri will see temperature drop to 39 degrees Celsius, while around the central cities, Kaduna and part of the SVT are likely to have temperature within the range of 36 to 38 degrees Celsius. To the south, temperatures will also change from 34 to 35 degrees Celsius over most coastal and inland cities in the south. The air quality conditions is also not going to change over most parts of the country, as moderate air quality conditions are expected, and good improvement are also expected as the dust in the north clears out on this particular day. On Monday, we expect sunny conditions to dominate most parts of the north, with large improvement in horizontal visibility. As we move to the central cities, we expect some partly cloudy conditions, while as we move to the inland and the coast of the south, we can't rule out some activities of thunderstorms over part of the southwest coast of Ondo State and part of Lagos, also part of the southeast coast of Port Harcourt and Calabar, and also 1 or 2 areas over Yenagoa are also likely to see some episodes of thunderstorms before the end of Monday, while the northern cross river of Ikom and Obudu are also likely to experience some thunderstorms on Monday afternoon as well. Temperature will also range within 37 to 40 degrees Celsius over the north, as Maiduguri's temperature would reduce further to 37 degrees Celsius. The central cities and the FCT and places around Niger, Kogi, and part of Nasarawa will have temperature within 38 over the FCT to 40 degrees Celsius over parts of Niger. We expect the south to still have temperature within 34 to 35 degrees Celsius over most cities. The air quality conditions is also going to remain just like we expected it on Sunday, as most areas will be in moderate air quality conditions, but some particular people of interest, especially those that are asthmatic and those that have some sensitivity to dust in the air, could have some concern over part of the northwest of the country. And that's where we'll leave you for our 3 days weather forecast as we move into the month of April. I'm Olubi Adedamola, and thank you for watching.